I got this so much on in my Instagram DMs, and I was really like, damn, the people having like at least similar stuff as me going on. Uncertain life plans and clear goal. To like, we also had like comments about this, but especially in my Instagram DMs, it was oftentimes that this is really like, for example, a person who has like a lot of plans or a lot of opportunities, and it's kind of hard to figure out the clear goal, you know. And this is what I read a lot of times. And I think, first of all, realizing that this is a crazy blessing. Like, I think a lot of people, they only have like one thing. This is also what I told you today. We had this, or I said it in like a few sentences, that after high school, this was a different feeling than after university. Because after high school, it was, I don't know, the plan was so clear for me. Okay, you have to start studying. It was maybe not 100% sure what I study, but for some reason it was pretty clear what I studied, or what that I'm gonna study. And this is, this easy. But having a lot of opportunities, like a lot of different plans, is actually a crazy opportunity, or a crazy blessing. I just said, I don't know if this is the right word, but that you can do whatever you want with your life, or not, or at least you can choose between 5 different things. And figuring out then what you really want is maybe hard, because everything sounds a little bit attractive, or I don't know, seducing. I don't know if this is the right word, but I can completely see that. And what I really what I also did recently, like a few days ago, 1 day, 2 days ago, I sat down, and I sat down, and I can always recommend to go on a walk, but for some reason this time I was just sitting, or in the night also laying and thinking, and I was really like, okay, now imagine this life. Would you really like it? What are your feelings, for example, when you work towards this goal, or when you work towards a similar goal? What were your feelings? Was it really like that you woke up and said like, hell yeah, let's go, and the next thing? Or was it more like, actually I have always something else also in my mind, and I would love to go after that, you know? So I really try to listen to myself, and this is also what my mother always told me. Like, she always told me, listen in yourself. Like, what are those feelings that you oftentimes don't hear because you don't speak about them too many times, or whatever? What are those telling me? And then I really thought, okay, is this maybe the thing that leads me? And this kind of helped me, like, listen to the stuff that's going on in my inside, and also remembering what I felt in the moments when I did something else, you know? Same here, exactly. I don't know which route to follow. Do I start a rural doctor, my inner medicine part, or of my specialty, go to Germany now, or do it a bit later, having kids when? This is, so for example, also for me, I can tell from my experience, like the whole topic with, do I go now into a different country, or do I stay in Germany, or do I go in a different city? When do I start the second bar exam? If I start the second bar exam, do I do something with law before? Do I don't do something with law, you know? But it's hard to plan with fear in your heart. Thinking about backup plans make me feel like I'm already accepting to fail. Like, this gives you maybe the feeling, okay, is it that you're already expecting the failure? And I can really see that. But I think, you can now wipe all those backup plans out of your head and think like, okay, all the focus on this one. Maybe this would be the best, but would it be not also kind of scary? For me, I have my backup plans, but I now also tell myself I don't want those backup plans. I actually want this one thing. I want this plan to, if it doesn't work, then I have my backup plans, but I go all in. And I can only tell you this from my life. It was always that I thought, okay, if I do something, I go all in with my whole heart. And then I asked myself, okay, can I go all into this, you know? So how do we actually make the best choice between so many options? I think there is not like, obviously, first you can start easily with a pro and con, like classical pro and con to-do list with the stuff that you think is really nice about it and the stuff that is bad about it. Second of all is then, if the pro and con list is like 50-50, then really, okay, maybe compare why did you start this stuff. So for example, in your situation, why did you started to study medicine? Was it maybe always the dream to become a rural doctor? Was it maybe always to follow your specialty or something like this, you know? Listen to what you, like, why did you start it? Third then, for example, this is how I did it with my projects in my life, you know? After pro and contra list, why did I start it? Then the feelings. What kind of feelings did I have in the time when I did something that is like now one of my plans? And then if everything not helps, like those are my 3 things that I think also kind of logical is, then the last thing is this, what I told you about my mother, like listening to my inner self, listening to my heart and all this stuff. It's really doing a coin flip. Are you then happy with the coin flip? For example, you have 2 topics, and you say, okay, for me it feels like 50-50. Then flip a coin, and then then the coin decided, and then do you feel happy about it? Then oftentimes it didn't feel happy about it, and then I listen to my heart. Actually, you want the other stuff, you know. So this is how I do it. I don't have that many options on with my future because of different situations. So I feel like I have a clear plan. If what I'm doing right now doesn't work out in the end, then I have no other plan. One other plan. But I think this is also what I said in the beginning. It's actually kind of, not nice, but it's like, for example, when I was younger, I read Asterix and Obelix, and then I thought like there was this guy who was selling fish, and his name was Phalanx, you know. And then I was thinking, hey, it's kind of nice. He came on this planet as a baby, then because his father was a fisherman, the father of his father was a fisherman, he had only one path. He can be a fisherman. And for some reason, maybe this is the happiest way, maybe. But in our modern society, oftentimes we have more than one plan, and that makes it then kind of hard. So it's actually good and bad at the same time. I have no direction, no goal, not able to think of a single thing I want to work towards. I don't know, nothing just feels right anymore. Like a desire or purpose. It's like there's no fire for any path or any goal. Yeah, I had one talk with one of my friends about this, and he's like explained me something similar that he would love to have, because we always talked, and he said, hey, you have like those goals in your head. I would love to have them as well, but I can only, like, this also now referring to the clear, that's the depression. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wouldn't overanalyze oftentimes that it's depression. Obviously, professional help is always a thing, you know. What I can only tell you guys is from my experience. And with a clear goal, my goals are also not clear. Once I had this idea, once I made this one experience, and then I thought, hey, it would be cool to have this. Maybe it's not cool in the end of the day. Maybe it's all shitty. Maybe it's not like something higher power. Oh, by the way, it's raining like crazy again. Good that we are not sitting outside. Then it's also not a magical spell that hit me. I just thought, okay, maybe this is it. Do I like it? Yeah. Should I do my heart? Is my heart is also liking it? Yeah. Okay, just then work towards it. And then oftentimes in the work towards the thing, then it started to, like, this flame, this small flame that was not other than, not in any kind of way different to all the other flames. Then the flame got bigger because I put a little bit more wood into it, you know, of working towards it. And maybe this is also something, if you don't have a goal right now, it's completely okay. You will make so much stuff, so many experiences in your life that you maybe have a lot of small flames, and if you really give your best with everything, maybe one of those flames will be bigger because you out of nothing put a lot of power into that, you know. Hey Pascal, I'm here after a long time. How are you? I was actually healing from the fact that I won't be a doctor, but definitely not giving up on my dream. Hey, let's go, Vanshika. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm currently 16 and I still don't know which path I will choose, knowing that in less than 2 years I have to follow studies related to that path, but I don't know. I just feel lost and overwhelmed. Hey, but I can tell you, Sunshine, you are 16 years. It's really completely... Damn, can you hear that? It's completely okay that, yeah, I mean the rain, by the way, that you take some time. Like, 2 years also. It's like such a long time, and this time can change so much. Please don't stress too much about this stuff. Even though I can understand, read a lot of stuff or talk with a lot of people, and then maybe you find it what you really like in life. I have plans, but they got ruined, and even the beef changes could happen. What do you mean with beef? My friends and family tell me you are making it hard on you, just like our grandparents did, but I know that won't make me happy. Like that you do the exact same as your grandparents did, or what do you mean? Yeah, if you know, for example, this is actually good. Like, for example, also my mother always said, like, Pascal, you always know what you don't want, and I think this is not even so bad. Like that you know that some stuff is not yours. Obviously, then it's, if you have the clear belief, okay, I don't want this, then you also have like are you kind of obligated to find out what you want. You can't say no to everything. You have at least to say to some things yes. But yeah, I think it's nice that you at least know, okay, this is not my stuff, you know. Hey Pascal, your live streams help me to stay focused and make studying a little bit easier. I really appreciate the calm and positive vibe you always bring. Also, your thoughts look really nice, simple, neat. You what do you mean with though? But yeah, thanks so much. Same here. I'm 15, completely understand. I completely understand. Since 3 years I've been fighting monsters only, you know, and it's unexplained. I think everyone have their own share of battles. That is completely true, but if you're 15, obviously it's so easy to say when you're 15, hey, don't think about this stuff too much, but I can only tell you, you are young, you know, and there's so much to come, and all those battles you fight right now, they will make you stronger, 100%. And it's really, I don't know, this really because I read it so many times in my comments also, or in my DMs, or not in the question pool today, that so many young people are so hard to themselves, and I think it's really connected to like what you see on social media, that everybody has a life, but those people are oftentimes so much older. So like they are 25, 26, 23, like me, I don't know, and please don't compare that oftentimes, you know. Young, also kind of scary. Yeah, true, but it will not be easier. I'm 16 and I get what you're all talking about. Like, why do I need to take decisions that will shape my whole life when I don't even know what my passion is? Yeah, you have to make decisions, because otherwise you would, you know, the society also expect them. It's like the thunder is going crazy outside. Yeah, the society expect just that you have to do a little bit decisions. You can make those decisions. Obviously, they decide some stuff, but maybe try then, if you're not 100% sure if what you want to do with your life, then take maybe the decision that doesn't cut off every part, you know. Then just do a very open decision if that's possible, you know. Don't make me jelly, Pascal Zoels. It's so warm in here, and the thunder, it's nice, cozy, and crazy hot at the same time. Hey Pascal, I'm back after such a long time and it feels so good. And I think it's okay to feel lost at times. Even the moon returns after it disappears for sometimes. So we should trust ourselves. True. This to really like all the people with like actually everybody in the chat. Like, trust yourself. Everything will be good in the end of the day. The decisions you make, even though now you maybe, let's say you do the wrong decision, maybe you are working also towards the wrong goal. Damn, everything will be good. Like then you just will change it. Nothing is like written in stone. Honestly, can change your path along the way. Don't worry, you guys. True. Like, and I think this also goes for you. Can you not always change then? Like, if you now, obviously with kids, for example, what you wrote there is a really big decision, but there I would really not over rush, to be honest. Especially if you have other dreams still. But it's more like with other stuff that you choose. I think you can always say, okay, this was a wrong decision. It's okay. I will do the next, you know. I will do something else. Advice to everyone, try out a lot of things. Try and get as much experience as you can. That way you can figure out what you don't like and what you like. Knowing what you don't like is such a big win. Annie and me are dead. 100%. That's my opinion on that topic.